Alrighty then folks, welcome back to MS Saga. This time in 1080p with a new controller, because why not? I got my controller replaced and I moved up to 1080 about a week ago. So, it's all nice and big. Anyway, so, in this episode, I think we're going to, well, okay, so originally I was planning on doing this whole dungeon, the boss fight, and then doing the stuff after, all in one video. It would have been like an hour, hour and a half long, so. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna cut it right before we fight the boss, or halfway through the dungeon, whenever that checkpoint is right before the boss. I will end the video there, and then we'll finish it up in the next one. So this episode will mostly be us doing this little story stuff, then going to the base, and then actually going through the dungeon, which will be pretty easy. We're prepared for everything. So as far as stats and training goes, everyone's level 20. This is probably the absolute maximum you need to be at this point in the game. You don't need to be this high level. I've done this before at like 16 with like GMs. I've actually almost beaten this game with a GM, a Zaku, and a Zaku 2. Not gonna do that again because later on the game sucks. But anyway, this is Tristan, fully upgraded Gundam. Everyone's been fully upgraded, even Hall, because I could. I also have absolute shit tons of money. Look, bottom left corner. That's 6.5 hours of fighting golden GMs. Hate those things now, but I got fighting them down to a science. Later on, that number will boost a lot because next time I do the training, which will be for basically the end game, I'll be fighting an enemy that gives you 10,000 credits per battle instead of 1,000, which I did like something 500-ish battles in that 6 hours. I stopped counting after 150. But anyway, this is Tristan, Gundam. Yeah, I colored it because I got bored. I kind of like it though, so I'm gonna leave it. I won't color anymore, but a couple of them I changed the colors on because it kind of got ridiculous. That teal just didn't work with the white. Excuse me, kind of have a cold, but I'm getting this done, damn it. And the yellow of the thrusters kind of works with the Gundam and the shield. But yeah, so this is Gavenger. I moved him over from the Zaku S, or the Zaku 2 Kai, whatever you want to call it in this game, to the Hyzak because the boss has this ability called Earthquake, which hits all 3 of your people for minimum damage, or medium damage even if you block, so it does about 350 damage. So if Gavenger was hurt at all, he would get killed from it, and that makes the battle a lot harder if you constantly have to bring someone back to life and heal them. So instead, he's in this Hyzak-agog. It's a Gelgoog and Hyzak mixed together with the wattage thrusters. It'll work though. Aeon, I moved her into the Vargas's old GM sniper. It had better stats. Yeah, it had better stats and just 100 less HP, which is fine for her because she's mostly high speed and healing, so she can heal herself if she needs to. Every unit, all my range people too, have the long-range rifles from Tohai equipped because the next boss has an eye field. I didn't know. If you're first playing this game, you don't know that, and it totally screws you over because it doesn't tell you in the beginning of the battle. But I do know that, so I cheated and went ahead and bought some and equipped them all with it. They actually do more damage than that beam rifle, but it doesn't lower their speed by 30%, so it's not as useful. And she also has laser shoulder cannons equipped because I can. And I don't have any other good ones that she could use. All the other ones that were actually like propellant based were pretty trash from the beginning of the game, so after this it should be fine. I don't think anyone has an eye field for the rest till we fight the beginning of part 3 boss, which by that time the main character will be doing Mega Slash for like 9999, hopefully anyway. Probably actually be doing about 5,000. And we'll be having everyone else use bits, so it'll work. And then Dreamy, she's the same as before, equipped with all chemical-based weapons. She has machine gun, the long-range rifle, some spray launchers, which are like machine guns. They don't do very much damage, but when you link them together, she does like 3,000 or 4,000 damage. So it all works. Same equipment as usual. Hall, same as before. Couldn't really do much to him. I did upgrade him. You can't even change his color. He's stuck with his beam rifle, so he won't be all that useful against the boss. But he can do Mega Slash and does a little bit more damage than Tristan does. So that's what he'll be. We'll just, when Tristan needs to heal or he doesn't have any energy, we'll switch him out, have Hall do his boost, and then switch back the next turn. That's a plan anyway. Oh, and Tristan still has the rod beam gun because it increases his melee. I never use it though, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, and as far as techniques go, Tristan learned Repair All. This is like using high repair on everyone. The only issue is he has really low TP at this point in the game. In most of the game, actually. So this is basically all I'll be using him for till later in the game when he gets Repair All, which is much, much more useful. But we'll be using that tactically. Also, everyone... I should go over first. Everyone has Gatling Fire now. I'm not going to use it with everyone because we don't need to. But it's useful if you want to beat the boss that way. If you have a full team use Gatling Fire maxed out with long-range rifles, you can actually kill them in like 2 turns. It's pretty impressive. I saw somebody do it on a speed run. I never thought it was fun though, so I never do it. But yeah, so there's this little story stuff, and then after that we'll go actually assault the base. Remember, on behalf of the Eisengrad army, I thank you for your help. He just called us civilians, though the army actively acknowledged that we're helping him. We're either mercenaries or auxiliaries at this point. They aren't paying us, but we're doing something for them, so we'd totally actually be auxiliaries. Just pointing that out. We'll have to use his cunning plan to attack the front of the Dark Alliance base, while everyone attacks the backside. That's the only way that it makes sense. And also, remember that there's Eisengrad forces attacking the other side of the mountain. It'll make it'll make what happens after the boss fight kind of a little bit ridiculous. Our plan is simple. You guys charge the front of the base, we'll attack the other side. If you don't die, you'll be heroes. If you do die, well, you're civilians, so we don't know who sent you there. Totally work. So basically the plan is the main Eisengrad forces will attack another place which is covered by mountains while we we infiltrate the backside, which would make sense if there was like not giant mountains surrounding it. Oh, and Resner's coming along with us because why not? At least he's leading from the front. You'll find the Dark Alliance general, even though he has a mobile armor, a useful mobile armor too, he's leading from the back. But it wouldn't make sense to the game if he got defeated by ground troops before we got there, or we would have to fight through the back of their army, which would make it funny, but it's not actually going to happen. So the Dark Alliance base is directly east of it. I think I've already actually found it, I just wasn't allowed to go inside of it. Yeah, it's just directly east. You just run along. You run along the frozen north part of Russia. You do it rather easily, too, even though I'm pretty sure in real life it would be kind of hard. Okay, so first things first, we go and we use a stealth system because we don't have Vargas yet. And that GM model, there'll be random GMs everywhere. It's just a thing from now on. They got lazy and didn't want to program anything else like that, so they just used the GM constantly. Yeah. As far as items go, I bought 99 of every item I could. Except for a couple of these. I didn't feel like it. Yeah, so I got 99 of every item we could that we needed. So that, because for a while after this, we'll be cut off from item shops. So I got everything we could possibly need. We don't actually need it because we have a lot of DP now, but still. Oh, and also you can feel that rumbling. That's from the battle, right? Look where we are on the map. We're literally like 400 or 500 miles away from the base, and we felt that. It's a really, really strong battle, and I wouldn't be surprised if this mountain falls under a tectonic plate, because you're literally shaking it. Though I think there's actually the Uriel fault in between those 2 points anyway. So you wouldn't actually be feeling it, you'd be shaking the other plate. So they're shaking a plate next to them. Yep. And they gave all their high-speed attack units, you know, the DOMs, machine guns, where they gave the Zaku's bazookas. And one of those Zaku's had a katana for some reason. And their main attack force is like 6 suits. So we gotta do a sneaky stealth part where we have to sneak behind enemy lines and defeat their general. Not really, we just kind of waltz into their base and kill everyone, but still. You take extra care of just Tristan. Screw those other guys, they don't matter. We just want Tristan to live. He's a new type, he's important. You can tell he's a new type because he has 2 different colored eyes. Okay. And this is also where you find out they're using really, really shitty radar. Because modern radar wouldn't be tricked by snow. It'd be a very big design flaw. And I actually think they use like infrared radar nowadays too. Which is weird, still. So, in this dungeon, and most dungeons from now on for the end of the game, left is the story stuff, right is chest. So we're gonna go right, and we're gonna go run through a bunch of people. We have stealth systems and we're over leveled, so we won't actually encounter anyone. Though I think at this part of the game they start having kamikazes. Kamikazes are these units that have like 1 HP, but they do so much damage that they can down 1 or 2 party members on the very first turn. So you have to kill them as quickly as you can. The trick is you have somebody use like snipe assist or whatever that cancels out their enemy's melee attack. And you have them use that at the very beginning of the turn, so that you can just kill them when they go to attack you. It works. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight a couple of set battles. Though that one, it always looks like you can run around it. You can't, but it looks like you can. So... okay, so they're all mostly gonna charge, so we want to take out the one guy who's actually gonna melee attack. We want this one. Could use the Gundam rifle, but I'm too lazy. And whereas in this point I would normally use bits to attack them, we're not actually going to do that because we want to save as much energy as we can for the boss fight. Bits don't count as lasers. Or at least I don't think they do. This might be the one game where they do count as lasers. And we're gonna change most of these people's mobile suits in like the next, I don't know, 2 hours. Probably the last one we'll change will be Tristan's. No, actually Trimi's. I like the camper. We'll probably keep that one for a while. No, I don't want to waste all 4 of our energy. They're all gonna use like boost attack or power charge. Oh, power charge. Can't counter that, which sucks, but still. Oh, and we're going to be using Resner to repair right now, so I'm not going to worry about any damage they do. Because we don't need to. She has a lot of TP and she has high repair, so that's what she's going to be used for in this one. We might power charge the boss a little bit, but we don't need to. Oops. We want her. There. We could be using items, actually, which might be better to save TP, but I'm not doing that. Yeah. Okay, first we want to go up here and get this chest. Then we'll go over and grab that chest over there. And then we'll head back to where we're supposed to go. And we are fighting mirror cannons and barrier goths. Barrier goths or galgoogs are immune to melee, and mirror stuff is immune to cannons, or laser weapons. That's what it is. So the two on the left and right are immune to lasers. The one in the middle is immune to melee. So we are going to... We're going to have Aeon and Gavinger take out the guy in the middle, and we'll have Tristan take out the guys on the sides. Oh, and they'll Speed Lancer you. It's not that bad. Though Gavinger is terrorized, so he's going to have a little bit less HP. Or no, do a little bit less damage. So we should probably... Well, after we take out that mirror, we'll fix that, but for now we don't need to. You're going to melee attack this guy. You are going to rifle that one, and you are going to long rifle that one. Hopefully we'll just kill him. Or we'll miss all the time, which works too. And just for the record, Aeon's 0 and 2 for this fight so far. Okay, we have healing meds, I believe. Fearful. Yeah, okay. Basically we're giving him drugs. Because that's the right answer. I don't want to waste any of her TP, so she's just going to charge for now. It wouldn't matter if we countered him anyway, so I'm not worrying about it. You are going to use your missile shield. You are going to... You can't shoot all, so just going to use your beam rifle. And you are going to long rifle. Ah, counter zone. Great. Doesn't actually count as block, it just looks weird. Or it just gives him that pose because the game's lazy. And we got an S-cap out of that. I believe we have like 50 because the thing we want to buy is worth 50 and we're only going to be able to go to that place once for quite a while in the game, so we need to try to... Or if we don't have 50, I will go and get 50 from the next dungeon. If we can. Just gonna use one of our hacking tool. We don't actually need that enhanced wing. We already have a bunch of them. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to access the place where I usually mine for S-caps for a while. So I got 50, we're gonna buy one of the items we want, and we're gonna ignore them for about the rest of the game. Because while it's useful, it takes up 3 slots. And that doesn't work for a lot of people. And here's some Gaians. So we are going to... Nah, we're not even going to counter zone. That'd be a waste. We're just going to shoot all with you. And you are actually going to bit this time. Because these guys can pack a punch. And, yeah. More than likely we wouldn't have got to use 10 bits in one battle anyway, so it's not all that bad. And he boost attacked. And we stabbed him. We shanked him, basically. Yeah, we'll heal later. We can go a couple more battles without really needing to heal. Energy capacitor, I believe that allows you to charge once more when you're outside of battle. And we got some Nemo data. We may or may not be building a Nemo. Nemos aren't all that worth it in this game. They made them kind of crap, but then there isn't a GM2 or GM3, so it's really nothing to compare them to. I might give them, I don't think I will though. You get like one chance to buy data for it, and even when you're buying the data, you have mostly Gundams to buy them in anyway, so there's really no point. And despite what lore would say, the Nemo's not actually better than the regular Gundam, or at least in my opinion. It might have more HP, but I don't see HP as really a sticking point unless you really, really need it. And these paths are really long. It's kind of annoying. Can hit there, take the, let that heal us, and then we'll go on. I believe there's 2 more chests, but that was probably the farthest out. We're going to have to go for a chest. Yeah. They just had to make this as windy as possible. And that's a old gal, because at the amount of snowfall, unless we were taking 2 or 3 hours to get there, there wouldn't be that kind of snow left over there. And that's an old gal they didn't just blow up because, yeah, or they didn't salvage because they didn't need the materials or something. Okay, so these guys are a little bit tougher, but not by much. Well, you guys have already seen Goth Customs, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you just do the same thing as fighting everyone else, and you finish them off real easily. I need to start remembering to telling Aeon to shoot somebody else, so that when Gavinger shoots all, he kills 2 people. We kill 2 people instead of 1. Yeah. She does have a normal beam saber, though. Damn it. They would all attack her in 1 turn, too. Okay, so going to do that. He's going to shoot that one. And we didn't kill the Goth. That helps. But hey, we did kill the Arctic Zaku. And Mega Slash against Aeon. Oh no, against Tristan. Okay, we're just gonna have him charge, we're gonna have him shoot. She can't do anything, he's gonna kill him. That way I can avoid using healing items altogether. Made it a little longer than it should have, but oh well. So we're going to go back to Resner. She's going to heal us. Gonna do another fixed battle. I believe we have 3 more on this screen after this one. This one's much easier though. Okay, so power charge that one. You shoot all with that one, and you. Actually, you know what, we're gonna bit these guys. It'll make it easier. Tristan will always go first. He has like 200 speed or something like that. Yep, and by using 1 bit, we saved like 3 turns of trouble. And this is much, much better training than what I was getting before. Before I was getting like 600 or 700 per battle. We just got 1500 in 1 battle. I should have waited till we got to this dungeon, then started the training, but it's better this way. Those guys are immune to melee, so we're gonna focus on these ones. You're going to shoot all, and she's going to bid again. If she's low enough, in between episodes, I'll go back to the base, go heal, and then come back. I won't make you guys watch that. That would be mean. We really want to take out the barrier doms. We don't care about the other guys. They're just gonna charge you Sonic Storm, charge you Sonic Storm. Sweet, we took out one of them. And they have Dwartage Thrusters too. The game the programmers never actually programmed in Dwartages, so you never actually get to see them. At least I don't think they did. They might have. I just didn't see them. They just, like, assumed DOMs are wattages for some reason. Yeah, I don't think they're actually in the game. I think they have a unit named wattage, but I think they use the DOM as the base. They're different, damn it. We don't need to heal. It's fine. I don't think we actually took any damage anyway. And we couldn't run around it. I'll always try to run around those things just because. Okay, so we actually want to use counter zone on this one because 4 of them are meleeing. We'll have you shoot all. No, we want you to use the other gun, this one. And we want to... fuck it, we'll bid. It's easier that way. Watch us kill them all just by doing this. Or we'll do an average of 100. That works too. Of course. Alright, so we're actually going to have to use a coolant because he would get heated on the first attack. Okay, so you're going to shoot this one, and you are going to shoot this one. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Oh, hey, she killed one. Didn't watch them all have targeted Aeon. And he gets heated again. Alright, so we're going to use yet another coolant. You're going to use a coolant. And you're going to shoot at this guy. They're going to use Mega Slash this turn. Oh, he used double arm. That works. That one just fires what you have equipped to both weapons. You only have 3. Of course. Yeah. Okay, so we're actually going to switch to Hall because he has more HP. We're going to kill one of them with a Mega Slash, and then we'll heal the other one next turn. Oh, and Hall has all the boosts, like all the good ones anyway. We want to kill you. Yep, figure that would happen. Okay, so you're going to get Regeneration Kid. You are going to get Regeneration Kitted. You are going to use one of these things. It's like a high repair, just better. Yep, keep hitting Hull. I don't care. Okay, and you're going to switch back to Tristan. He's going to Mega Slash. You're going to fire a long rifle, and you're going to fire a long rifle. Alright, I usually do better in battle than that. Though later on there's this one dungeon that we go to way too early, and a lot of battles will be very hit or miss. But we'll all get to that later. That's only because I like a mobile suit that you get later on, but it's really, really easy to get, so you can get it pretty early. Okay. Everyone's back at full. Resner's down a little bit of TP. We'll fight these guys. Whoops. Really sucks going down because it doesn't run. And more Gaians. Okay, so we want a power charge, we want to shoot all, and we want to bit. Come on, charge twist him. Ah, Aeon. Oh well. She still killed him, so it all worked. Yeah. Geons are easy. If you have her, like, I think it's Snipe Assist, which is the block that or the boost that cancels out melee attacks, you can have her do that too. Hall can't actually repair. He's useless. Yeah, and she's halfway down on her TP though, so we gotta be careful from now on. I think I'll just keep using items, because we have a bunch of those, even though we can't get more. I don't think we'll really use 99 of them. Oh, and we're gonna have to go in there and fight defenders. They have these things called defenders, which take like 10% damage, and it just takes a long time to kill them. Okay, we want to kill you, we want to boost, and we want to bit. Oh hey, we killed 2 of them. I was only expecting we'd kill 1 of them. Okay, so we want to kill you, we want to kill you, and we want to kill you. We're gonna kill this one first, and then any other attack will go to him because he was the last enemy. And Hall is level 21 now, because that'll benefit us later. He's a temporary character. Okay. Shot killers. I hate these guys. They will kill you in one shot if you let them. So we do the same thing as before. I think I will, in between episodes, go back and heal all the TP, because we... Well, plus the inn is free, but because I can and it's easy, I'll just escape, auto drive back to Fall Dust, and make it work. Yay, we killed the shot killer. And when we shoot all, we should kill the Gaians. Geons. However you want to pronounce that. And we killed 1 of them. They do have jetpacks in this one. I like that. Most games forget about that. But they have the little like jetpack things on their back. I might have mentioned that before. I don't remember. I haven't recorded this in like 2 weeks. Some Rick Diaz data. We will be building one of those. And a camper thruster. We won't be using that. But with the Rick Diaz, we will probably be giving it to Aeon, because I believe it can equip to a lot of stuff. I remember that's one of the reasons why I gave it to her. But we'll be giving her something better very soon after, so it won't really matter. Whoops, we want to... This battle's just a repeat of the ones we did before, though the Power Lancer in the middle can do more damage, but he's still gonna die fairly quickly. He might actually survive this attack though hopefully one of the Gaians will die, or both the Gaians will die. One of them died. That's cool. gonna boost attack. Nah. Scavenger didn't kill him. We want to use that. And we want to use that. Yeah, we might actually level up from this. Pretty good training, actually. But we're already higher level than we need to be. We're only about halfway through the dungeon, too. There's a couple of rooms with... there's a couple of rooms in the, like, tunnel-y place, and then we're fighting defenders halfway through, and it's just gonna suck. So I'm making sure we're not all full HP right now. Okay. These guys take like 10% damage, except for from bits, so you utilize bits against these guys. They also overheat you for absolutely no reason, and it gets really annoying. We are going to do that. We are going to shoot all. And we are going to bit. Power charge ignores armor. It's mostly why I do it. Plus, it just kills anything you send at it at this point in the game. I believe they have 300 armor of these. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember exact numbers all that well. Yeah, and they defense down the right guy. Okay, and now we just beat them to death. We'll use more bits, though. Just because it makes life easier. And we have the TP, so why not? Sweet. And Resner leveled up. That actually will be useful later on. Because she does come back. And we got an EN pack. That charges you, I think, 3 energy in a battle. I don't use them all that often, though, because I always get to this feeling like, oh, I'm going to need to use it later, and then I never get around to using it later. So, full armor Doms. That's fun. It's like the full armor Gundam, just not as bad. So we're going to do the same exact thing as before. Killing the defenders first, though, because they're harder. The full armor gun, or the full armor Dom doesn't really do much, I think. Well, it can hit you a little bit hard, but I'm okay with that. Oh, and I shot all with the wrong weapon. Damn it. Oh well. Good move. I guess that's okay. Okay, so we will be attacking you, we will be attacking you, and she will bit. Oh well, less targets, the more damage bits do. Ah, Gatling fire. Might actually kill someone. It did. Okay, so we are going to regeneration kit, and she's going to Paracit DX. He's probably going to charge. Yep. We never get that ability, by the way. It sucks, but because that would be really useful. And like, there's characters who need, near the end of the game, who desperately need new abilities that don't get them. Yeah, another Gatling fire. It's probably gonna kill whoever it hits. Oh, almost. So, technique. Oh, actually, power charge. You guys will just fire. I could have had her mega fire. I forgot about that. Oh well. Of course, that wouldn't kill him. That killed him, though. And we got some extra armor. That increases your armor but lowers your speed. It's not like you can make a full armor Zeta Gundam either. So it doesn't really matter. Or the full armor double Zeta either. Yeah. Yeah, there's one last fight and then a save point. Yeah, I think this was the last fight before the save point. There might be another one after this. No, this is the last one. So, this is Gelgoogs and Gelgoog cannons. The Gelgoog cannon is a legit thing. It's actually designed to take out ships during the Battle of Abo Q, but it was never actually used. And we're going to have you bit. Yeah, it was never used because they didn't produce enough of them. And they produced them inside 3 for some reason. It was something like that. This battle will actually be kind of difficult because I think they all have like 2,000 HP. But they're equipped like normal Gelgoogs. And we're gonna kill them the right way, with the Gundam rifle. Oh, I was hoping that would kill him. Giga Flame. This is a really useful ability later. It's probably all I'll have Fritz use. So, you are going to Regeneration Kit, and you are going to bit. Quick shot. And watch them both target the same person. Oh no, that one targeted Tristan. That's good. Hopefully we'll destroy that Gelgoog cannon. Nope. Okay, so everyone's gonna heal themselves this turn. And we go first, so we'll of course all get to heal before they can hit us. Okay, so boost, power charge, long rifle, that guy, technique, no, boost, mega fire, that guy. And of course, they're all gonna quick shot again. They do that constantly, it's kind of annoying. You're gonna need to repair Tristan after this though, because everyone targets him. Oh hey, we actually killed him. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll have you repair, why not? Kind of a waste of a turn, but oh well. Yeah, we got some Gelgoog special data. We probably will get one of those. And a Beam Naginata. Or Naginata. However you want to pronounce that. That's actually considered a spear, so we aren't going to use it, because I don't like spears in this game. They're just so non-superior against swords. Swords are so much better. But yeah, it's might actually be better than the Gundam Saber. I don't remember. Beam Naginata. 273, 283. Yeah, so it's worse. But yeah, that's it. It's not actually a sword, even though in the anime you could break it apart and use it as swords. But anyway, this is the save point right before the boss, so that'll be the end of this episode. If you liked it, you should like it. Goodbye.